Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How are we today?
Eating watermelon.
Oh, nice. How's the weather over there?
Very, very warm, but we
Yeah,
got more storms coming.
yeah.
So we in this house we live off of watermelon.
Oh,
So
how are you doing in the books?
I'm doing pretty good. Got my composition book
Oh, yeah, nice.
and got everything traded over,
Nice.
and I'm up to page 72
Ooh,
in this one.
yeah.
So interesting mosaic on the next page. Hadn't
Thank
even
you.
looked at it yet. I
Thank
like
you.
that.
Took a lot of time to
Oh
get the mosaic. I'm not gonna
yes,
lie. That's all
I like
handmade.
that one.
Yeah.
That one is what I was talking about.
Yep.
Oh, I cannot wait. I had a doctor's, well, actually, we had doctor's appointments this morning, so I haven't even been able to look at the Abacus book this morning.
Mm,
But unless Alyssa has something specific, I wouldn't mind uh, practicing some of the adding and subtraction of the bigger numbers like we have in the book here.
okay, we could do that. How,
It's just to help others to go through it. But once I got through that little thing from last week, 2 weeks ago,
yeah,
I I'm still going slow at it, but it's just because I don't want to make a mistake.
yeah, yeah,
But it's easier because now I don't think it's going to be harder because there's more numbers because I don't.
yeah, exactly. How you doing, Alyssa?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm just a little tired.
Yeah,
Uh,
me too.
I don't mind doing what you said, but I totally forgot how to subtract, when you have 99 or those. I've totally forgotten how to do those.
Those are you would have to just combine it with the two steps equations. So
Like you
Yeah,
have where you have to change um the 9 to a 10 in order to, I forgot how to. I know you've shown those before, or is it 99 plus? Well, I think it's subtraction. Yeah, I think it's mainly subtraction. Like if you were to
uh
subtract,
it can be both.
yeah, both ways. Yeah. So I've
Yeah.
totally forgot how to do those.
So let's do what 9. Are we doing subtraction or addition?
We could do one of each.
Okay, so we could do the we'll do 5 because 5 is a nice round number.
Oh yeah.
So on the abacus, we do 99, 999, right? So notice that when we add the 5, we have to make sure that we're adding it here to the ones place. Where we're adding 5 to the ones place, we need to know our formula. What's the formula? Do plus the 5. When we
Plus,
want to add the 5, minus the 5, plus the 10.
plus
Do you
the 10
see? Oh,
plus the 1. Oh, you
plus,
flipped it. Okay, you did it. Okay,
do
I
you
see.
see? But do you see that the reason why I flipped it is the commutative property?
Yes.
This is why it's under it. That's why it's good to know the commutative property.
Oh yes. Oh
So it
yes.
could be plus 5 is equal to plus the 10 minus 5, or it can be minus the 5 plus the 10. The reason why is because when I do this, I don't want to forget to take away the 5,
Mm-hmm.
right? As opposed to if I plus the 10 first, then I might forget to minus the 5,
Oh yes. Okay.
right? So then we minus the 5, we want to plus the 10. Cannot plus the 10, right? Because 10 is essentially a 1 because it's 1 and a 0. Add the 1. So we add the 1. Again, we want to minus the 9 plus the 10 because you don't want to forget to minus the 9. So minus the 9 plus the 10. 1, 0 plus the 10. Do it again. Minus the 9 plus the 10. So my final answer is 1004.
Okay, I see how, okay, so you did part of the +5, which was the minusing the 5, and now you have to do the plus the 10, which is,
Yep.
oh, and then you did the cumulative again, where you did minus the 9 first, plus the 10.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Right. So it's the same thing when we do, even with this one, it's still like, because anything, the reason why is because whenever it's close to the number to go the 4 digits, that's when that happens. So even if you did 9, 7, 5 plus 26, this will still push you over to the 10 to the 4-digit number.
Are you going, okay, so let's do that. So are we going to still be doing the,
Yeah. So
even,
7 and then 5. You start
okay.
with the 2, add the 2. 2's right here.
Okay, let me get there. So 9, 70, so sticky. 75. Okay, so you're starting at the 2.
Yeah, we always go from left to right,
Okay. Oh wait.
right? And we want to add the 6.
9, 9. Okay. How come you have, I must not have something right. Okay, hold on. I thought you had 975 though.
I did, and then I added the 2.
Oh yeah. Okay, yep. Add the 2.
Right? Add the 2.
Yep.
So this is where it would still push everything over.
Oh yeah, because now they're 9 9s.
Yep.
Okay.
So
So
plus
that
the 6 is equal to minus the 4 plus the 10. But there's a problem. Cannot take away the 4.
Why? Can't
How
you
do you take away
subtract the
4?
5?
How do you, yeah, there you go. Minus the 5 plus
Plus
the
the
1.
1.
Because now it's becoming more automatic for you. You're like, why? Why not? Why?
Okay.
Because now it's now automatic. See, that's the whole, and that's what it is you go through you do it enough times, it will become, it will be there. That's why you just keep going forward. Don't get stuck on the same one over and over again because it gets boring. You got to keep going forward.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Then we
So
want to plus the 10. Plus the 10 is also the same as plus 1, right?
right.
Is equal to minus the 9 plus the 10. Minus the 9 plus the 10. 1, 0. Plus the 9. 1, 0 plus the 10. 1, 0 plus the 1. Again, plus 1 is equal to minus the 9 plus the 10. Minus the 9.
I don't know what I did wrong.
Plus the 10.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I must have had some things up because I'm like, why am I way over into the no, yes, I did get there. I just went ahead of you. That's why. Okay. I did have it right. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, but that's the thing, right? Like the thing is just follow the process. It will work itself out. It will work itself out.
Every time.
Every time. And it's not just the abacus, it's the abacus method, right?
Oh yes.
It's very fascinating. And so, there's this one guy. So here, this was cool. I found this out last night. Somebody was trying to do this, and it was like kind of funny. It was really funny. So the question was 7, right? But they forgot. They remembered that 7 is equal to plus the 7 is equal to plus the 10 minus 3. So they went down the rabbit hole of, I have 2 on the abacus. I want to add 7, but I can't do it. So I need to plus the 10. So he added the 10 and then I got to take away the 3. Well, remember, when we take away the 3, what do? Minus the 3 is equal to minus the 5 plus the 2, right?
Yeah, we can't minus
So,
the 5 there.
so you add the 2 and you cannot minus the 5. Well, what do you do with the minus the 5? Minus the 5
Oh, it's
is
minus.
equal to plus the 10, plus the 5 minus the 10. So minus the 10 plus the 5. So they
Oh.
went all around the world to get to.
Well, they took a longer trip than I have ever taken.
But it works though.
Yeah, it does.
I think I did that once.
Did
in
you?
One of our problems. Yeah, and yeah, we went in full circle
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I had made a mistake, and then, So
Yeah.
actually, how you do that problem is just add the 7,
Exactly.
5, and the.
Exactly. But this actually provides that your formulas.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. This shows that you really know your formulas if you know how to chain it like that.
Uh-huh. Okay. Huh.
I know when I first started doing this, I would there was no need for a formula because I would have enough feeds, but in my head there had to be a formula.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is what would stump me. And I'm like, wait a minute, there's enough feeds there, just add them.
Yeah.
But hey,
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah. Yeah. Going this roundabout's kind of interesting, but then yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was funny. I thought it was so funny. But to their amazement, they were really happy to realize that you can you're still going to get the right answer if you just kept following the path.
Yes.
Yeah, you will get the right answer as long as you follow the path.
Mm.
So the next one was 1 0 0 8 minus 9. One zero zero eight. So we're gonna take away the 9 from here. There's not enough to take away here. So what is the formula to minus the 9? Minus the 9 is equal to plus the 1.
Minus the 10.
Thank you. Minus the 10. So plus the 1 minus the 10. Minus the 10 can't do it. So we're going to rearrange it to call it minus 1, right? Because it's 1, 0. Minus 1, minus 0, minus 1. What is minus 1? Minus 1 is plus the 9
Minus the 10.
plus the 9 minus the 10. So here we are. We're still here. So do it again. Minus 1 is equal to minus the plus the 10 plus the 9 minus the 10. So I'm done. So my final answer is 999.
You'll have to do that again. I totally lost you. One more time.
So we have 108,
Mhm.
1000, 1008, like that. On this one, I want to take away the 9. Here's when I want to take away the 9. But in order to take away the 9, I have to plus the 1 minus the 10. So I plus my 1, 10. Take away the 10. 1, 0, 1. There's not enough to take away the 1 from here. So what do? You add the 9 and you take it away here, minus 10. Because you cannot take away here, you have to do it again. Plus the 9 minus the 10. So the answer is 999.
I don't know where I'm going wrong. Because I'm I'm probably down trying to do it, and then I look up, and then it's that the minus the 10 part, because you have to add the 9 and twice, at least twice. I get the first time because there's
Yeah.
but then after that,
Do it again. It's like a loop in coding. You know, like a programmer.
yeah,
You just got to
I'm
keep going
obviously
until
not
you.
looping.
Yeah.
Because
'Cause-
I'm stuck.
So even right here, you have to plus the 9, plus the minus the 10.
But you
Were
can't
you
minus
here?
the 10 right there.
Minus the you can't. So what do? You have to do it again. Add the 9, take away the 1.
You got to look at it as when the 9 is there, then it's automatically considered a 10. So you've got to take that 1 away. So you take the 1 away, now you got 9. But now you got to make sure you take the 10 away from the next column.
Mm-hmm.
So
you
what we're
couldn't do
doing.
it until because those two dot. Okay, go ahead. You explain.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm just setting up.
So once I added the 9 and the 9, and that where that little dot there, that's kind of where I'm through. Yeah, okay.
Keep going.
I'm thrown. I don't know how to explain it. Okay. All right.
Explain what you are doing.
Okay.
Take it one step at a time.
Okay. So you have 1008. And then you have minus, maybe if I'm just talking it through, because I'm looking down, I look up, and then I'm like, okay, so let's explain it again. So then there's supposed to be another beat up for the 8. Okay. So minus the 9 is, and then I keep on, you did cumulative. Minus the 9
No. Minus the okay, got it. Minus the 9 is what? What's next?
is plus the 1 minus the 10. So we plus the 1, so that's 9. But we can't minus the 10. So then, then we're doing the second part of the minus 10. So then we get minus the 1
Yes.
plus the 9.
Yep.
So we plus 9 there. And then minus the 1 is plus 9 there.
Yep.
Oh, there is the 1, which is the 10, minus the 10 right there. Now we can subtract the minus the 10. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because that's the chain. It's what we call multi-step.
Mm-hmm.
So you see how these two are connected and then these two are connected.
Yeah. Okay, I actually did it. Now that I talked through it, I'm like,
yeah.
Okay. Oh wow.
But yeah, that's the thing, is like being able to talk through it, because when you can talk through it, you understand it better.
Yeah.
That's why I push the kids to chant.
Oh yeah, because see, in mainstream math, they would basically change the 0 to a 9, the 0 to a 9, and then they would cross out the 1.
Yeah, so this would be 9. They would
That'd
be
be a 9,
borrowing. Yep. This would
and
be
that
0.
would be 0.
And then this becomes 18. But then you have to memorize that 9 plus 9 is equal to 18. That's the problem, is that you have to memorize that 9 plus 9 is equal to 18.
I would just take that 1 on the other side, and 8 plus 1 is 9. I wouldn't even do the 18 thing.
Right. But in explaining it to kids, you need to explain to them that this becomes 18.
Yeah. I actually did it.
Yeah.
I just had to kind of
Have
explain
faith.
it.
Always have faith, girl.
Always have faith. The process is there. Just trust the process. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. And so that's why I tell you to just have Abram keep going forward. Don't get stuck.
Makes sense.
Good. You want to do another one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Just to put it,
Huh?
to ingrain it.
What?
Nothing, I'm losing my words. It's
Oh,
okay.
tell me again.
We want to do it again. We want to practice another one so that we put it in our brain
Ah.
permanently. Practice.
You
Apparently
know,
today is not a good day for me.
you know,
What?
actually, you were cutting out a little bit. That's why I couldn't understand you.
Oh, okay,
So you're doing good. You're doing really good.
good.
Um, uh,
Well,
I
I
gotta-
ain't given up yet, so we're all right.
so if we did, okay.
I know we have to think of something, right?
I don't know if that's gonna work.
Okay, so we'll put
So,
Nope.
right.
0, 35, 46. Okay,
No, this is not multi-step.
it's not.
No. Let's keep going. So we take away 4. What's minus 4?
Minus the 5 plus the 1?
Can we take away the 5?
No.
So what else can you do?
Oh, then it's plus the 10 minus the 6. Right?
Minus the 6. No, plus the 6 minus the 10.
Oh,
Plus the 6 minus the 10. Minus the 10. Can we do that?
no.
No. So what do we do?
Minus the 10 would be minus the. Oh, isn't that the 5 then? Minus the 5 plus the.
Can you take away the
minus-
5?
No.
So what else is there?
Oh, plus the 9. So minus plus the 9 plus the 10. Okay, minus the 10. So now we
Plus-
add the 9.
Yep. And then we do 6. Minus 6 is what?
Plus the 10 minus the 4.
Minus the 10 plus the 4.
Minus the 10 plus the
Minus the 10 plus the 4. So your answer is 9, 8, 9.
So what happens if you do that problem from the right?
Okay, so let's do that.
I am being stumped today because I'm like, I think because I'm so used to, because you're doing cumulative, and I'm so used to doing it the other way, and so then when I start doing it, I gotta remember, okay, I'm starting with the minus the 4, and then I have to, once I've done that minus the 4 part, then I go back to the 6 and start that. But I think it's the cumulative that's throwing me off.
That's interesting.
I don't know why that is today. Yeah, because you did the one problem that way, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't do it right. I didn't get it up right. This is throwing me off. Okay, let me put it in there. So you go. No, 1, 0, 3, 5. Okay, so we're starting with the 6. I liked how you circled that. Okay. So
Minus the 6.
6 is plus the 4 minus the 10. So
Plus
then I
the
add the 4 to the in the ones place. Okay. But I gotta remember we still have to do the minus the 10.
Yep.
So minus the 10 is plus the 9 minus the 1, right?
Minus 4 here.
Oh, well, oh, wait, yeah, I thought you were doing the plus the 10 part on there. So we're already done with that formula, the minus the 6 one?
Yep.
Oh, we're completely done with it.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I'm making this way too hard. Okay. Let's go back. So then we're doing minus the 4. So minus the 4 is plus the 6 minus the 10, right?
Plus the 6.
So we add the 6, that's the 5 and the 1.
Minus the 10.
And minus the 10, we can't do minus the 10.
So what can you do?
Minus the 10 is
There's only 2 formulas to gather. Which 2 formulas?
minus the 1 plus the 10 plus minus
Plus
the
9
9
minus 10. Plus the 9 minus the 10.
Uh-huh.
So it still works similar.
So how come I'm having a brain freeze?
Honestly, it really just depends on what side you're going to start from as to which one you're dealing with first. But it's the same thing.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
really having a brain freeze. I'm just like, oh my gosh.
So this one specifically, they're the same amount of formulas.
Yeah, there is.
On this specific question, it might be different on other questions. So it's always good as an adult to go through both ways.
Okay. Okay. Wow. It's been a long night. Maybe that's why this is not clicking as much. So
Oh, because of the late night?
yeah, part of that. Yep.
Yeah.
Going to bed late and getting up early is not a good combination.
Oh.
From what I saw the last 2 days, I'm not sure Lynette slept. I look at the time and I'm like, one time I was like, what is she doing out of bed this early? And then I'm like, you're on again. And then you're on again. I'm like, she's not sleeping. She's just flat out not sleeping. And I wanted to ask you that, but I didn't want to get a tangent going in the comments. So I didn't say nothing.
It's fine to go tangents. It spices up the.
But then everybody forgets they're in there to learn abacus, so I didn't say nothing.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Because there's one time we were talking about like ice cream and stuff, and I was like, because I was already spent, so we were like talking about ice cream and how to get stuff. And have you ever heard of fluffy marshmallows?
Fluffernutters?
Yes, fluffernutter.
Yes.
See, we don't have that in California, and so somebody was telling me that they were using fluffernutter for their sandwiches with peanut butter, and they said that was the greatest thing.
That is what a fluffernutter is. It's the jar of marshmallows,
Yes.
marshmallow spread, and then you put it with the peanut butter. I've had it one time, and I must not have really liked it because I ain't had it since.
Yeah. So, but it's okay to go in tangents.
I know people are crazy about it, so.
Yeah. This one he was really crazy. I was like, oh, okay. But I would have to find. He mentioned to that specific container, which is called fluff, not the marshmallow spread. But we don't have that in California.
Wow.
So And then we were talking about, yeah, so we went on tangents on that one, but that was because I was like, I was spent. I was like, okay, I'm done. So it's fine. If we go on tangents, we go on tangents. It's always
Okay.
nice because that's how you build a community, right?
It's true. But it's just like I'm looking at time and I'm like, well, she was on earlier and this afternoon, and then later I should put in there, when are you sleeping?
Yeah, there's a lot of people ask me that. There's a lot of people ask me that.
But I mean, I know because I suffer from insomnia, so I know that there are days that are it's just like that.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
That's why you'll see me sometimes at 3 o'clock in the morning, my time. And
yeah,
you're like, why are you not asleep?
yeah. That's
Well, I
crazy.
mean, in all fairness, I do that quite often.
Mm, yeah.
Well,
So just trying to drum up more business.
We can do
The
that.
I did start on the two-step equation book.
Ooh,
oh, you
Uh
did?
yeah,
cool.
I have to start on the two-step equation, and then I was actually started formulating how I was going to do the multiplication. I'm still,
Oh, I can't wait for that.
yeah, there's a lot of people that are excited for it. Crazy.
The multiplication book?
Yeah, yeah. So I think I don't know if I mentioned it, but I was going to have two separate lines. No, actually I'm not. I was going to do well, actually no, I probably would. There'll be two. One is to go simple. So there's going to be like you do the two times table first, the three times table. Did we talk about this? We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
All
thought
right.
we did.
Yeah. All right. So then that's what it is. Um and it was it was confirmed because there was a person that was like, not gonna lie, I don't know my multiplication table. So I was like, oh, so then this would really work out if I just took it one step at a time. So,
Mhm.
but it was nice to hear that because I just assumed that people know their multiplication table. But if they don't, then two ways would be good. One for the regular one for the step by step path, like increment it for the kids, and
Mhm.
for those
Yeah.
adults that don't know their multiplication table. And then the second book would be, your multiplication table, but we just got to figure out what the concepts are.
Sure.
Yeah.
Um, one thing that I started Abram on, first of all, I've started him on the -5 book,
Yes.
but we started doing a little bit of multiplication by doing an array.
Okay.
And yes, and I decided to do the etymology of that word.
What, array or multiplication?
No, the word array.
Okay.
And what that means is to put into order, um, or to arrange.
Uh-huh.
Um, and so, and then yeah, to put things in order or position of things or a sequence of
Uh-huh.
things. And then the disarray, disorder, confusion, opposite of, or breakup. And so sometimes when I'm thinking of, and then there's an order when you're doing the abacus, when you're doing those formulas, when you're doing you know, the partners of
Right.
five and the partners. There's an order and a pattern for that.
Yes.
Sometimes when you're doing abacus, not abacus math, mainstream math, they were doing a story problem, and it was like 9 plus 5,
Yeah.
but they were doing it in a story problem with chocolate chips and peanut butter, and so they said, well, we want to make the 10 frame, right? So we
Yes.
we need to take away these other cookies to make the 10 frame and then make it easier to add. And so I see the purpose of the 10 frame, but then
Yes.
there's a little confusion in that story problem.
What's
Uh,
the confusion?
because they're talking about which do you have, or I don't know if they're, I don't know the complete problem of, but I really like when you're using the formulas, because is this a two-step right here? 9 plus 5?
Well, let's work it out. Plus the 5 is what?
Plus the 5 is plus the 10 minus the 5.
Plus the 10 minus the 5.
Yep, so we minus the 5 and you plus the 10. Yep, which gives you 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah, okay, keep going. I know what the problem is.
go ahead. My brain is not working on full capacity, so go ahead. So
No. You finish what your thought is. So you said it was confusing.
well, when you're using a story problem there, it is very confusing. I can understand just taking to add, because in you're taught that 9 wants to be a 10. And
Yep.
so then you go 10 plus 5 is 15.
Yep.
So because you're doing the 10 frame, that's what you're using there in that problem.
Right. So if we did it again without so you're making this a 10,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
And you need to add the 1.
Yeah. So they break up the 5.
Yep.
That's what they do. Is
Yeah.
They break up the 5.
So when they break up the 5, what do? Minus, you're looking for 1
Yes.
plus 1 is equal to plus the
Plus
5
the 5
minus
the
4.
4. So is that what they're really explaining right there?
Yeah.
So what's the cons on that?
Wait. So we actually have to take away the 1 from the 5. So it's minus the 5 plus the 4,
4. Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Because,
that's what that is.
yeah, sorry, this is wrong.
Yeah.
So you have to minus the 5 plus the 4. Oh. To get,
You got that part, the 4, but then where's
okay.
your 10?
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. Okay. In Abacus world, we don't go up and down.
Okay.
We go from top down.
Okay.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because we keep running totals. So if I did 9, 5, 8, 3, 2, right? We don't go up and down. Oh, this is a 10. This is a 10. You know what I mean? We don't do that in Abacus world. We don't go all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
We do 9, 5, 8, 3, 2, top all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it streamlined. So then you already have the information. So we have 9 on the abacus. We want to add the 5. Make this one a 10. How do you do that? You take away from the 9. Minus the 5 plus the 10. We're here, right? We want to make this a 10. There's not enough. How do you make this a 10? We go back to here. Minus the 2. Minus the 2 plus the 10. Add the 3. Well, add the 3. Add plus the 3 is plus the 5 minus 2. Yeah. And then plus 2.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to use a 5 because
you take from the top. You take from what you have. This going from the top, going up and down, you have nothing. You have nothing. So what do you get? Where are you getting the 1 from?
You can't.
If you go to sequential order, right? If you go to sequential order, there's nothing to take from.
Okay.
But yeah, I was looking at that and I realized, yeah, so mainstream, and that's why there's confusion because mainstream just kind of goes, you go up, you go all the way up and down. They say, oh, you just got to make this a 10. I was like, well, where are you going to get the 1 from? So it's easier to understand that if you already have it, then do it.
Work with what you have.
Yeah, work with what you have. Exactly. Okay. Work with what you have. That's why this problem gets confused because they want the kids to memorize how to make a 9.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, just have the kids memorize.
Huh? It's already in there.
Yeah.
The 1 and the 8 is already in there.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh no, this was how to make it 10 with a 9.
How to make a 10. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sorry. Wrong one.
I would have to go and find, because it was called the owl, and I really liked them, and when they were showing how to do the multiplication, because they actually talked about adding, like, let's say you're doing let's see, so you go 3 times 4, and so they make that ray of a box.
Yeah. Which way? 3 times 4 or 4 times 3?
Let's go 3 times 4.
Wait, 1 like this?
Yep. So there's 4 boxes. Yep.
Okay.
And then what they were doing is they would do +4, +4, +4, kind of like you did on that dinosaur problem. They were adding repeated addition.
Right.
In there. And I really, really like that. The other thing that they did is skip count, of course. They would do 4, 8, and 12.
Yeah.
But for abacus wise,
skip
plus the 4, plus the 4, plus the 4 is kind of what you're doing on the abacus.
Yeah.
So, and I really like that. And it made, and so Abram actually, of course I didn't do that on the abacus, but he was able to create his own arrays by understanding that the 3 represents the rows, the 4s represent the columns. I think I got that right. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, sorry, rows across.
Oh, right.
I think we did. I think that's 4 by 3. Anyway, yeah. I'm getting all mixed up, but
you can actually start Avram to do the repeated addition after you do +10s.
Yes.
So it's a good stepping stone.
Yeah.
I did not introduce multiplication in the kids one because I felt that was too much for them.
Right.
But if you think he's ready, then you can. I might introduce it earlier for the older books.
Oh, for the older books?
Yeah, because this one was meant from preschool to go through the whole owl. So then I realized. So then there was a lot of people who were like, "Well, we want something for 2nd grade." So I think in 2nd grade I can actually introduce multiplication.
Yeah. I'll get what he did. Hold on.
You what?
Hold on.
Oh.
You have all those numbers, and I wrote it down, and I just started doing it on the abacus.
Yeah, nice.
Automatically, yeah. And I'm like, yeah.
It's interesting. It is very interesting when in mainstream math they talk about make the 9 a 10 because that's the highest number that's closest to 10. But I think the concept kind of falters a little bit because where are you going to get the 1 from?
Yeah. Because if you're making it 10, you've got to take away. See, that just gets very involved more than it should.
Yeah. Like there's no order to math, which is funny because math is all about order. There's no pattern to it. So even
I don't quite understand what they're doing there with the blocks and everything. I'm just like, okay, 9 + 5, I know for a fact it's 14, but that's not the problem.
Right.
Why do I know it's 14?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if we did this and we did 9, yeah. So 9 and then here's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what they
Yeah.
did is they go up and like that. But then
Okay.
that's what they're doing.
Yeah. It was the story problem that threw it off. Otherwise,
Oh, yeah.
that part, if you're not using any story problems and you're just doing straight, the answering the question, that's not bad. But don't do it with a
Oh.
story problem.
So I think that's what it is. Minus the 10. So we have our 4.
Mm-hmm.
This makes our 10. So we do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was just trying to explain it because they're
This is,
using a 10 frame versus you.
yeah.
Yeah. How do you explain the difference? Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the answer would be here. So you don't do anything with this. You just do something with this. So, so no, I can't. What do you do? Minus, because we're not adding 4, we're subtracting. I don't know. I can't minus. I've almost got it. Because it's a plus, because the answer is plus the 4. So we would have to minus the 5 plus the 1.
Correct.
So if this is my answer, oh, this is yeah, okay, got it. I think I got it. So we break up the 5. That's what this is. We break up the 5
Mm-hmm.
and we add it to here.
Yes. How do you do that abacus-wise?
That is abacus.
That is abacus. Okay.
But the problem is you have to realize your answer. We don't focus on the answer.
Uh-huh.
That's the difference.
I sort of do that when I'm subtracting, if it's like 29 or sorry, like 23 minus 8.
So if we did 23 minus 8,
I automatically put a 2 up there in the 3 plus 2. I automatically put a 2 there. I don't make it into a 13. I just put a 2 and then I take away the 10. So then I get 15.
oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
So you do it the abacus way. That's abacus.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm doing it without the abacus. Right
Yeah, that's
there.
fine. But that's the way, because we break it up, because this is a 2,
Yeah, because
right?
it's its partner. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you take away the 10. That is the abacus way. But in mainstream, if we did,
They
it would
cross
follow so mainstream would follow it, because you're going to make this a 10. Well, no,
No.
because you're trying to make a 10. So if we do it the other way,
Yeah, what they do is they cross out the 2 and they put the 1 on front of the 3 and then they subtract.
right. But in this concept, it was 9 plus 5.
Yep.
So in this concept, if we did 23 plus 8, no, it'd be 8 plus 23. So they say 2 comes up to here. So they say 2 is my answer, is equal to
The
what,
only
minus?
time that I do that way is whenever I'm subtracting. When I'm adding, I just do the regular abacus way that you show me. But whenever I'm subtracting, because
That's still abacus way.
yeah, with
The way you do it, yeah, when you add the 2 to the 5, then you add the 2 to the 3, that's the abacus way.
right, and because basically you're saying 3 subtract 8. You can't subtract 8 from 3. You
It's okay.
have, you
We
can,
have to take it. We have to take it away from the. Wait, what?
23 minus 8, right?
Okay, so we're here. Yeah, but this is minus. This is adding.
Yeah.
So I was trying to figure out how do they add to make a 10.
In this problem, in the 23 minus 8,
Well, now we just changed the problem altogether.
yeah, we did. Okay.
Yeah. So, okay, but yeah, no, what you do is the abacus way because you add the 2 to make this a 5 and then you just take away the 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is actually a 2-step equation.
Oh,
So what you're doing in your head, you're already doing a 2-step equation.
oh, nice, huh?
Yeah. It's now it's visible, right? Like you just did it just to do it, but that's the abacus way.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
But I was trying to figure out how to make a 10 and the way they do it. So if I did, I don't know, 8. So if I did like 8 plus 5, they would make this a 10. So they have to get 2 from somewhere. So 2 is equal to minus the 5
Plus
See,
3.
plus 3, but it doesn't make sense to me.
No.
that adds confusion.
Yeah, this adds confusion. Like I can't. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Anyways,
would just
so
read, yeah, because 8 plus 5, you have 8 plus 5s. So then that is plus the 5 is plus the 10 minus the 5.
yeah,
That's so
that's
much
it.
easier. That's 14. That's it.
Yeah, but that's because we go from top down. We want to make this to equal to 10.
Yes, we're making
That's the problem. That's the problem. The problem with the problem is that strategy of make a 10, they think it's just everywhere, but it should not be. That's
what they're doing is they're taking that 5 and they're splitting it into 2
force.
and 3. That's what they're doing.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
of
yeah.
course, 2 plus 8 is going to be 10, and then you have the remainder of 3.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
what they're.
Yeah, I understand. But it's logic, like equation wise, I don't know how that would. Yeah.
Yeah,
Logic wise. Yeah, I don't
they
know how
would
to
say
break that
9,
up.
9 wants to be a 10, so you just got to add 1. 8 wants to be a 10, so you just got to add 2. And then you have the remainder left over, what's from the 5. So
Yeah.
so then they want to basically say that 8 plus 5 is the same as saying 10 plus 3.
Right, right. But I think the problem is when you get to the lower numbers. So if you did
It's easier
8,
when the numbers are that high.
yeah, exactly. But if the numbers are low, then these ones lose the idea of what 7 plus 3 is equal to 10.
Oh,
Right?
how do they lose that? Oh, well, what if
So
you had to reverse 3 plus 8?
3 plus 8. Right. Yeah, you would have to reverse it, but then you go back into they're just flip-flopping everything.
Okay.
Whereas in abacus, you take the question for what it is, you assess the situation, and then you plan accordingly.
Well, that second add-in,
Yeah.
what becomes crucial, that tells you whether you're going to be doing a formula or not.
Right. But in mainstream, they want to make this 10, this 8 a 10 before they see the next number. So they're trying to, so that's where you focus on the result and not the process.
Well, then they just pretty much have you memorize what's 8 plus 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
exactly it.
They just because it's just they just have you memorize it.
Yeah. But see, which is fine, but my issue is that they go up and down, and it shouldn't. It should go from top down. take from the top because you have that already. Take from what you got.
How does the cumulative come into play though? Because 8 plus 3 is the same as 3 plus 8.
No. Cumulative is only for the formulas. So
Okay.
3 is equal to,
I'm thinking in mainstream math, that's what they use.
yeah, mainstream
3.
math, because they're focusing on the result
Okay,
to be
yes.
the same.
Yes.
But for abacus, it's 7 or -7 plus the 10. So when I
That's
talk
what-
about what?
When you're talking about cumulative, you're talking about the formula. You can flip-flop the 10 and the 7
Yes.
or the
But yes. And so the problem with the definition is that it's only addition states.
oh,
I bring in subtraction states.
aha. Yes, you do.
That's the difference.
Yep.
And so in mainstream, they focus on the result. It doesn't matter if you flip, but it does in the abacus world. So I don't we did this before.
Yep,
So
we did.
5 plus 8 is very different than 8 plus 5.
Yep. Because the
That's
plus
very
8,
different.
you would be using the plus 10 formula with the plus 8 right there. 5 plus 8.
Yeah, it's the different formulas. So it'd be plus the 8 is equal to plus the 10 minus 2, or plus 5 is equal to plus the 10 minus 3. Sorry, minus 5. Sorry.
Yeah.
Minus 5.
Yeah, you are using 2 different formulas. Yep.
But you don't know this if you go through mainstream way, right?
No. Yep.
So
I love
Yeah.
it because it just puts a marriage with these numbers. 8 and 10, 5 and 10. You know, there's just a marriage, you know, and they
Yeah.
work together.
Yeah, every number works together, and that's the thing where I think in mainstream they kind of like set aside certain numbers, but they should do it as a number as a whole. It should be inclusive.
Yeah.
The number should be inclusive as opposed to what do you call it? Separated. They're not separated. They should, yes, they are married. They're partners in life.
Mhm. Here, I'll
So.
show you what Abram did.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see.
Ah, there she is.
Nice. Oh, okay, got it.
That was a lot of work.
That is a lot of work, but it's good.
Oh,
Wow.
he had fun.
Yeah, that's good.
He got to show his little artistic and creativity, so he really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah, when I was doing the multiplication for the kids, I was going to do that too. Get it to a point where they have to like draw it out and understand the concept of what adding would be.
yeah.
So.
So yeah. So he might be ready. Sorry, because that's why I thought of your dinosaur thing.
Yeah.
So yeah. And so, but he did this himself. There's this game called Steal the Bacon.
Okay. Funny.
So that's where he was drawing the bacon in this sheet.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So
Is that a fun game? Steal the bacon?
it's his right now because that's all he wants to play.
Really?
Yeah, he's
We
really
like
good.
we like Monopoly Go. That's our favorite.
Oh, I've never heard of Monopoly Go.
It's a card game as well with Monopoly. Have you? Oh, it's really fun.
Also,
Monopoly
is it
Go.
better than the board game?
Oh, it's so much faster than the board game. So much faster than the board game.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
'Cause that thing gonna last you hours.
Yeah. Monopoly Go. That's what it is. And yeah, it takes maybe the most it takes about maybe 20 minutes. But there's like 5, 6 of us.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
So it goes really quick.
Mhm.
So but thank you again, ladies, for all your help, and thank you for the discussion. This was really fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you get my message about the invoice?
I did. Thank you. And I was going to set it up. It's going to take a little bit because I gotta bring those books in.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna
So,
take a little bit of time. Because I didn't
oh,
think anybody would want. I didn't think anybody would want it. So if you want to wait a little bit, I can get it.
so
The
the
extra 10 books.
yeah. So
Oh.
the Abacus Formulae book,
Yeah.
how is that in comparison to your adult book? What is different and what is similar between the two?
The only similar that's between the two is the accumulation. So I give you the page, and this is a dry erase.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a dry erase. So
Yeah.
that's how
Yep.
it's going to come is like that.
Yeah, it's gonna come like
Yeah.
this. And so
Mine did.
yeah, and so this is handmade. And so it's a dry erase, and you can yeah. So and then I give you example questions like this. This is 4 plus 4, but what we got to do is we got to understand, and that's where I got this from, right? So we add the 4. So the idea is you need to know your how to make a 5. 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. You isolate the variable, right? You isolate the variable, and then you have to bring the 1 over here. So the way I set it up is if you know how to add the 4, you can subtract the 4. So it's right back of each other. And that's how I created it. So you add the 5 and then you take away the 5. Add the 3, take away the 3. This is plus the 2, take away the 2. Add the 1, take away the 1. And then there's the second one, which is making up the 10. It's the same thing, right? So you could erase this.
Ooh, I like that.
Do you?
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, I love mine.
So, and then, yeah, you can erase it. And if you erase it, and then you could do it again.
Well,
So you isolate it. Yeah. Right? So this crosses out and then becomes like this. And then I would write it again. And so I have it here. So write it again, the commutative property, which is 8 is equal to minus the 2 plus the 10. So then you do the question. 9, right? And then you have to minus the 2 and then plus the 10.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Would you have Abram do that or no?
Yeah. As practice, I would. Yeah. That's why I did the dry erase. I did it in the beginning because I needed to teach. But then then people were like, "Where'd you get that from?" And I'm like, "Oh, here you go." But so again, there was a lot of there was a lot of thought to it. So I try to use math terminologies that we use in mainstream math, like isolate the variable, commutative property, subtract the 2 from the equation on each side. So when we do it, it's supposed to be like this is equal to plus 2 is equal to minus 2 equals to 10 minus 2. So this crosses out, right? And then, so you do the dry erase so you could like formulate what you're thinking in your brain.
So you basically have all the plus 5, minus 5, and then plus all the plus 10 formulas.
That's it. Yeah. And then and then I give you the workflow here. So the workflow is the example. Do you have enough? If not, then you'd use the 5. If you don't have enough, then you use the 10. And then that's it.
And then what she's showing, that's in the adult book.
Yeah, this is in the adult book. But this is not this part here. Yeah, this part is not in the adult book. I was going to put it in, but then I was like, then what's the point of having a dry erase? So that's why I made it different.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. I like the dry erase.
Yeah, I do too, because it gives you space.
And I am finished with the 10 plus extra.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay.
I am finished with it. But I'm only on, like I said, only because I haven't had a chance to start anything today. Yeah. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. So I'm only on page 72.
Yeah, so only 72.
Yes. So that will change for next week. But
okay.
But like I said, I'm just taking my time.
Yeah. Yeah. So one person was able to do the adult book in 6 days. And then I was like, okay. So then I had another person came in and said, oh, I did it within the weekend. And I'm like, come on. So
Yeah, no,
the pressure to do the next book is really I feel the pressure.
yeah, I bet you do. But
But
like, but
yeah.
I understand that you started this for kids, and we adults invaded you. So, we're not something you were counting on.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's interesting, but the other thing is the reason why it's taking me a long time is because I want to make sure that when I explain things that it makes sense. So I don't just slap things
Exactly.
together. So
And I appreciate that.
yeah, so the only thing that's the same here is the framework because you can't really change the framework or the cumulative
No,
property. But when I was doing and when I was explaining it, this is how I explain it for the adult book because it needs to be condensed. You don't need to have every page to be one number because the adults should be able to like figure this out. You know what I mean? So I'm showing you a
exactly.
pattern. That's what this is. I show you the pattern.
So my question is, when you're writing, it says write the formula on there and you have minus the 5. So then do you just put minus the 10 plus 5 down there?
You could, yes. Or say minus the 5 equals to minus the 10 plus the 5. Yes. So when I say
Okay.
write the formula, write the whole formula.
Write the whole formula on there.
You could do both, but I would write the whole formula. That's how I remember it. Some people are okay with half the formula, but
Mhm.
you I feel like you should do the whole formula.
So then where your other book comes in, the formulae, there you have the opportunity to write the cumulative where you write the opposite there, right here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you don't have room to write that over there.
No.
And you're only going to use the cumulative property when it applies,
Uh,
like you did today.
well, wait, no, I do give you space to write I do give you space to write it both ways, depending on how small your
Yeah.
handwriting is.
Mm.
I just don't
And
explicitly tell you to do it. That's all.
and I'm
Oh, okay.
able to write tiny. I can write big, but I can also write tiny. So I
Yeah.
don't have a problem with the space.
Yeah, I think I deal with dysgraphia. Yeah, I write too big. I have to try to learn to write small, and I have always had a hard time with that.
Yeah. So yeah, so with this, I don't tell you explicitly to write the cumulative, but I give you enough room to do it for both ways. So that was one thing. So
Can you
so
explain that one other page where it says reviewing? Because how do you do that page right there? This one,
this
right?
one,
The reviewing, making plus
10.
directions, color the box.
Yeah.
How do you do that on that one? Because you're doing a 10 frame there.
Yeah. So color in 9 or color in 1. It's up to you. But the idea is to see what is left. That's it.
Mm,
Oh,
okay.
Tammy, can you show me yours? Did you do this?
Well, I filled in the bubbles. I
Oh,
didn't
you
fill
filled
in
in the
the
book.
I
Ha!
didn't fill in the things.
So I was trying to add in coloring as well. That's what it is.
Hmm.
That's it. So that's what I would do. And then here you have to fill in the missing bubble.
Okay, and that would be one.
And that's what I did.
Yeah.
I see. I see.
I don't think I had my markers or anything else, so I just didn't color it.
Yeah. So 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. 1 plus 9 is equal to 10. And then here, oh, I see. I'm going to have to move it over a little bit. 9 plus 9 9 is equal to 10 minus 1. 1 is equal to 9 minus, I'm sorry, 1 is equal to 10 minus 9.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And you oh,
Huh?
I'm on the wrong page.
Are you?
But anyway, yes,
Um,
I filled out the bubbles.
Okay. So this up here is just to remind you that they're related to each other.
okay. Okay.
That's it.
Let's see. And then I think that's pretty much it. I think there was
All right.
at the very beginning where you talked about the hundreds and the the thousands place, I think you were kind of just demonstrating an example of the place value in there under the
Yes.
big brain.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's about it.
my
Oh,
latest
yeah.
mosaic.
That's really nice.
Yeah. I love your book. I haven't started it quite yet. I was
Okay.
reading through it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. And like I said, we're Abrams at, so we're gonna go back with the -5 and start doing, because you emphasize in the flower pots that how many flowers are there? There's 5.
Yeah.
Then we start writing, 4 + 1 is 5. So you're doing a review there. And then
Yeah.
we're gonna start alternating back and forth when he's working with the problems in there.
Okay.
And he liked the tic-tac-toe,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he said, I want you to come do this with me.
Nice.
He didn't want to do it by himself.
Yeah.
Well, that's no fun on a game like that.
Yeah.
So he chose to be X and I chose to be 0. And then that's when he actually started verbalizing, the problem.
Good.
Actually.
Good.
So
I will see what I
So-
could do about getting you more tic-tac-toe boards for you.
oh yeah, he had fun.
Okay.
He had fun with that. So
Good. That's the
Yeah.
whole point. I think that was the one thing I wanted to do, is make sure it was entertaining for the kids as well as for adults.
yes.
Well,
That's
I
fun.
don't know about the kids. I've had a blast.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I gotta keep abacifying the world. That's what I gotta
Yes,
do.
you do. Yes, you do.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So knowing that the tic-tac-toe is a hit, I will probably create a book of just tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, I would
Cool.
encourage two people to play it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good. All right,
So-
tic-tac-toe. So I guess some of the activities that I have is a hit. There's a lot of people that like the color by number. A lot of
Yeah.
people like the mazes. That's crazy. And they want
Oh.
more mazes.
Do you know how excited I am that this is my next page?
Really? That's
Yes.
so funny.
I absolutely love the mazes, and I would sit and do a book of the
Yeah.
mazes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So
it don't matter what you have in it.
maybe what I'll do for the extras, I will also make mazes out of those. Like an
I'll buy
extra.
it.
Okay.
All I gotta know is when you got a book out. That's all I need.
Yeah. So
I will buy it.
I have to, yeah. So tic-tac-toe and mazes and color by number. Color by number is a little bit more time consuming.
Yes,
Mhm.
Okay.
it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have to find the pictures and then put it all together, and so
I think the only reason why Abram is overwhelmed is because he's just at the beginning stages. He doesn't have his formulas memorized, and so it just seems like, oh, one more I have to do. So
yeah, yeah,
because it was like 30, I think it was 30 problems on one of them or something like that. So that was a little overwhelming. That's why we broke it down to just doing 4 problems at a time. But every time we go back to that page, he doesn't want to finish it.
yeah, yeah. But that's the struggle with the kids doing it though, right? Because they're not.
Yeah.
I still have problems with my youngest. Like he's doing social studies, and he's studying the fall of Roman Empire, and he did half of his homework, and the teacher's like, where is it? You get an F. And I'm like, why'd you get an F? And then he's like, why do we need to learn the fall of the Roman Empire? I'm never going to use this ever, 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 ever. I'm like, just do the work. Just do the work so you have some base knowledge. And so
It's amazing how much stuff we've learned in school that actually shows up.
Yeah, exactly. And so I was telling him, like, Rome was, got too big, and so there's corruption. America is kind of following that line
Yeah,
of
history
are.
repeats. You see, part of learning about history is the patterns of
Yeah.
of the how
Exactly.
people made choices. So, and
Yeah.
the results of it, because history repeats itself.
Yes, exactly. But he didn't understand. And so what I was saying is, I understand that we have pushback between the kids. The
Yes.
kids will just be like, this is not nice.
Yeah,
Again,
maybe fun videos or something like that. If it's filling out
Even-
worksheets, then it could be boring.
yeah, worksheets are yeah. That's why I try to make them more activity based.
Yeah.
The thing I hated was we had to have history classes, say history, social studies, or whatever, and it was the same material, but each year there was a little more detail, but it was still the same material. And I'm like, why?
Oh yeah.
You know, it used to aggravate me to no end.
Yeah.
I was so ecstatic when I got to high school and I got to take government class instead.
Yeah.
Mm.
So thank you, ladies, for your time. I do appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you.
Have a good week, and I'll see you next week.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Most